The Kaiser stared at the casualty figures forlornly, his heart close to breaking. So many dead, so many ships lost, so many widows created. The boys too young for the Great War were now dying in droves just like their fathers had. How could any monarch survive this heartache? He stopped for a second. Was he mad? Was he wrong? To ask all these people to die merely for his ambition and pride? The Kaiser stared blankly ahead. Was this a conscience, finally developing after all this time? He turned to his closest mystic, closing rapidly and demanding the man tell him if he was wrong, if all of this suffering was for naught. The mystic stood still as a statue, then uttered a single word. No. Huh. The Kaiser thought stunned for a second, then wandered off. Pretty sure he had an opulent banquet to attend. G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Ultimate Admiral campaign as Germany, featuring our good friend as ever, the Chaos Wheel. Today we are seeking vengeance on those dastardly Ruskies for the defeat they landed on us last episode. Entirely my fault, of course. I didn't really pay attention to my ship's capabilities, my fleet makeup. I didn't play to my strengths as much as I should. And I got picked apart, and it's entirely my fault. We're limping back our surviving battleships now. We're moving out another fleet to take vengeance. A much more evenly balanced fleet. As always, we're using our seasonal tactics. We have submarines out. If I could get some light cruisers in here to start spreading mines, that'd be great. Anything that's going to restrict their freedom of maneuver is going to be good for us. As always, restricting freedom of maneuver, freedom of action is what you want. You want to get inside your opponent's decision loop, make it longer than your own. If you guys can tell, I've been doing a lot more warfare study again at work. So all these old, what would you call it, like verbiage is coming back, which is nice. It feels good to be doing that again. I was doing miscellaneous stuff for a little while, and it was so boring. So boring. Happy to be back doing warfare, because that's what I was put on this earth to do, I feel like sometimes. Alright, with that all being said, I think we'll end the turn. War continues, happy days. And here we have it, a chance for vengeance against a hopefully weakened Soviet task force. Hopefully they don't just run from us. So if we actually pay attention to what we have here, we have a lot more traditional battleships, excepting the Klein. We've got 13-inch guns, we have 15-inch guns. Hopefully this should make the difference. That and playing a lot more conservatively will hopefully make a large difference for us today. Let's hope the weather is favouring a long-range engagement, giving our 15 inches a chance to really deal some good damage. Alright, with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, oh my god, we're firing straight away. Alright. Alright, what's going on here? Already very much damaged, love that. First thing we're going to need to do though is reorganize this fleet. We have Klein as the head there, that's good, although not really what we want actually. We might just detach Klein and have Klein go with the heavy cruisers, because that's really where they're going to do the most damage here. I'm also going to link up our fleets. I don't want them, running off like they did last episode. We had too many. So smaller fleets, we're going to slow them down. Don't have anyone racing over 35 knots. 14 is just fine. I can track 14, I can't track 30. I don't have the assistance to manage that. Alright, we are opening fire. I forgot how slow these things were, so we're going to slow them down to 13. Because I think the Ruski's closing or opening? Ruski's closing with that. We lost to this thing. That is the worst thing I've ever seen. And we lost to it, so that's great. Alright, let's get this thing rolling. Rounds going down range. They're popping so much because we're going so slow. Alright, how's the Klein doing? Klein's doing fine. Main fleet doing 13, awesome. Why are we only doing 13? What's slowing us down? Oh, the Baden can only do 13. Oh, they're so slow. It's fine. It's fine. We're having fun here. Ooh, Baden did just take a round though. Alright, if we can have the Klein break off, we'll speed them up a little bit. We'll just get some separation between them and the main fleet. Ooh, their firing is damn accurate today. It's damn accurate. Yeah, we're going to get these guys on an angle and try and move them out of the way. Alright, it's all good. Put a lot of armor onto these things. They'll cop the punishment. We don't have to stress. I think we should focus fire on this closest one though. And if we get the second battle line to... Well, they don't have the range, but we can all focus fire on the initial one. We should be fine. Alright, and I'm going to speed these guys up because I do not want them getting caught up in this traffic jam they've got going. It's just the larger... With this many shells incoming, bunching up like this is just suicide. So we're going to get them out of the way and then slow them down. Because I don't want them running off. Alright, these guys are doing fine. We're going to slow down to 13, because that is... Actually, not 13. 15. These guys will be doing 13. Yep, because they don't have a choice. Getting good damage now. Alright, and we're going to have these guys go HE. They don't really have the penetrating power to get into a modern battleship, so HE will be fine for our intents and purposes. Good hit, good hit. Of course, really we should be focusing on this ship here. Simply because it's not going to take much to sink them, and that is... What is that? It'll be a lot less guns firing back, although it seems like a lot of these guns are already out of action. It'll be fine, that's what we want. Oh, Jesus, Gneisenor. And they're sunk, okay. We're going to speed these guys up. I don't like where these guys are, but having this is just... Oh, it's not what we wanted. But that's what we're going to have to deal with here. Blocked, fire, come on fire, burn something down. Go on. We have rounds incoming. The Lipe is already hit. I don't want us losing any cruisers. We don't have to, so leave, please. Just leave. Come on. Something deal damage. There we go. Alright, something has dealt damage. This is music to my ears. Let's try and deal damage to this thing. It's close. I want to hurt us. Alright, let's slow these guys down so they don't run off. Because we do want things... We want to be escorting these ships, not not just leave them doing everything they want. Oh, and we will need to off torpedoes on these guys. Or else they're just going to fire off torpedoes at anything they see, which they probably have already done. Yep, that's correct. Alright, yeah, we definitely don't want them just firing off torpedoes. And we're going to slow them down massively. Might be them a bit of a target, but I think we can live with that. This battleship's doing bad things to us, but that's fine. The Azov has no torpedoes. Okay. In that case, the target priority is going to be bigger guns, hit longer range guy, smaller guns, keep smacking into the Azov. In addition to these guys, keep smacking into the Azov. Alright, it's a shame about the Gneisenor. We will also be detaching the V-15 and retreating her. No point just having damaged ships in the fight. What if we can get rid of them? Get them out of harm's way. The Georgia... The Georgia P. Georgie P. The Georgie P. Okay, yep. We're just going to accept that that's the thing and move on. Alright, the Admiral Hippers have a lot of 10-inch guns. So I'm hoping they can do something here. Even if not with HE. Even with HE, they're just getting blocked. Maybe we'll just change them back to auto and see if they have any better luck. They might choose HE anyway. Alright, well we're doing some good damage to the Georgie. And these guys are all doing 13, so I'm not really sure why they're overtaking. But that's fine. You guys are also doing 12. This is almost like the... I see our destroyers in this time period is almost like our the tail of the Scorpion. So, it's a sunk tail of the Scorpion. Alright. First things first. Turn these guys to starboard. Speed them up a little bit. I'm just going to separate them. I don't mind the Bayern taking a lot of these hits, because we've almost got the Georgie P down. We're just going to move these guys east. Might even speed them up a little bit more. Take advantage of that burst of speed when we can, just to reduce this these target aspects. Oh my god. I don't even know if it's worth keeping these destroyers in the fight. They're just disintegrating. I don't really know how to prevent that. I don't know why this one sank. It has hull points and still floating. My god. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with these guys. I don't want to retreat them because their torpedoes will be very useful. But I also don't want to... Okay, I'm going to split these guys the opposite way. They're going to go port. These guys can keep going north. Fine with them going north. That's fine. Oh my god, okay. Well, I guess you're just going to have to retreat, because we're literally just burning destroyers for some reason. Alright. Also, okay, yeah, switch targeting to these guys. In fact, you... what's the weakest here? Fire at the Victor. And slow down. I don't want them running off if I can avoid it. Cruising speed is 15 knots, so then do 15 knots. 14. Fine. Yeah. Please hit the Tula, because that's way too close for comfort. And do we still have a destroyer? Yep, alright. I'm going to get you to full speed change, and when we're close enough... I mean, we've lost so many anyway. Just get closer, and then we're going to try and... this guy was going to spin... Actually, yeah. Spin all the way around. The CAs and Klein are doing fine. Somehow we had a torpedo hit on the Papadopoulos. Might have been a friendly fire. Alright. The destroyer is going to close with and destroy the Tula with torpedoes, since it's going to be firing very quickly. Yeah. Stop turning now. It's going to be firing very close in. I can't see it moving quickly enough to avoid these. Oh god. And we're getting fired at. Come on, just a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. Keep firing at the Tula. Only at the Tula. Battleships are going to cover you on your way in. If you pull this off, you will be a Iron Cross recipient for sure. That is my promise to you. Yeah, and just keep firing at these guys. Anything falling short is going to hit the second ship in line. Alright, no, they're taking hits. We don't want to take hits. Keep closing. I'm really worried, because if we do know that one... Like, it only takes one good hit, these things just disintegrate. And we don't want that. We really don't. Alright, keep it up. 34. 34 knots. You can do it. Closing, closing. That's looking close. Still closing. Still closing. Alright, close enough. Go. Torps in the water. Torps away. Torps away. Come on, torps away. Torps away. Good. And retreat. Out of the battle. Go. Does it only have one torpedo? Oh my god. Oh, I thought it was a normal destroyer. Oh. I've killed the V-19 for no gain. I am a bastard of the highest order. Alright, Klein, just, angle out, keep your distance. I don't understand how any of these ships are still alive, but that's fine. Oh my god, look at the hits we have taken. Those 12-inch guns are just chewing us to pieces. Go on. Yep, keep firing. Alright, did that torpedo hit? Hey! Get a hit and it did 600 damage. Okay. I don't know why you would ever use destroyers in this game. Because apparently, their torpedoes can't hurt anything. And they're too quick to really control. Alright, bang, sunk, cool. Hard port. Yeah, your targets are now this massive blob of nonsense over here. Okay, well this thing's closing speed fast, so yeah, keep going. You're getting good hits just by missing, to be brutally honest, so we're just going to keep that up. Alright, the Azov has taken 15% losses. That's not enough to surrender. Not close. I don't like how close both of these guys are. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Blocked. Come on, just sink already. Yep, Koenig Albert's new heading, awesome. Keep firing at the Azov. Oh my god. It's so much weight of fire. Alright, these guys are almost stationary now. Come on, just hit them. Just take them out, please. Can't retrain. Open fire. We've actually got some torps off too, which, I don't know, might hit something. Come on, just sink. They're on top of each other. Just sink them, please. Come on, just sink them. Just sink them. Blocked. God, we just cannot do structural damage to these guys. At least the Azov should have a bad time here. The Bayern, I think. Bayern has not hit anything all day with its 15-inch guns, which is unfortunate because I feel like if they did hit something, it would hurt. Oh, maybe they'll miracle on the Marne something here. I don't know. Well, something hit the Azov, and the Azov did not like it. So that's great. Come on, just something. It has 2% structural health, and it has for a while. Just put it out of its misery, please. These Koenig Alberts, though, they're doing alright. I don't know what trade-offs they have, I don't really remember. But they seem to be doing okay. I am pleased. Blocked. Can we just... Oh my god. It just... What is happening here? Oh god, avoid torpedoes. It just exploded. Okay. I can live with that. Good hits, good hits. These Russian ships must just be so heavily armored. Come on, 1%. Alright, what are you... I don't know what they were maneuvering to avoid, but I'm glad they did. Because I certainly never would have. Come on, good hits, good hits, good hits. This is painful to watch. I am never dropping my crew training below 50% again. Just so I don't have to watch these We have all the technology now to make these guns as accurate as possible. It's 1920. I don't feel like there's not really anything big coming around the corner except for maybe like radar targeting. And yet we just cannot. They just will not hit anything. The client has one 9-inch gun. Happy days. Hey, we sank the Azov. Alright, happy days. Now, please just sink the Victor, or sink something. Something needs to be sunken. It rhymes, kind of. So you know what has to happen. These heavy cruisers aren't terrible either. That's got to do something. Right. Right. Why are our guns so bad? Why are they so bad? 0.9% structure? Is this game taking the piss? To quote one of my other favourite YouTubers, that's poopy. That's poopy. I have no other adjective for that. No other verb. No other whatever the English language tells me that is. 0.4% structure. Speed this up, please. Just sink something. Hey, we sank something. Today is a good day. Revenge is sweet. It definitely wasn't free. But we got it done in the end. Happy days. There's ship stats for everyone, if you care. I feel vindicated. I feel like we did a good job. We lost some destroyers. We took out, granted, already damaged, but we took out some, pretty much a ton of the Soviet fleet. So I'll take that. Oh, that's a beautiful result, especially after last battle. Brazil, no. No, Brazil. No. Alright, with that, done now. They do... Oh my god, there's so many more fleets! And this fleet is not doing too crash hot now. Alright, I think what we do is we pull our main fleet back further into the Baltic. And we're going to try and reinforce it. So that is... If we see... I wish I just told you how much crew you had before you did this. Alright, it's still almost full of crew, so what we might do then is just send some more destroyers to go help. Maybe A-gears and refit. How long? 2 months. That's... Yeah. That sucks. The Kaisers are they're terrible ones. I'm so sad we built so many of them. They will be decommissioned. We're still building 2? No, we're not building 2. They're terrible. I mean, this one's already mostly done, but this one's getting scrapped. I wish you could just try and sell it. But yeah, no, these things are terrible. We're not building any more of them. Scrap that. God. How is crew training still so low? We're at war. What are we doing? We're making so much money. Why is our crew training still so low? That was a wild decision on past me's behalf. I think maybe the war started and we went straight into it. But yeah, odd decision for sure. Alright, are there any ships that are good? Okay, we know the König Albert are good. We know as the Klein... Say this is the 15-inch guns, and they didn't really hit anything. I think, honestly, the König Albert might be... Granted, top speed of 15 knots. So, grain of salt. But that might be our best bet here. Because everything else is terrible. Everything else is so bad. It sucks that we're still building our 1920 design. Maybe we should try and roll the wheel. Spin the wheel for something better, but... I don't know. I definitely do think we should get some more submarines out wherever these guys are going. Literally just wait on their path. Try and cover a fleet as it retreats. Alright, we will auto-resolve that. See how we go. We did alright. Ambush. Hey, sank a heavy cruiser. I'll take that. We did lose a lot of destroyers. That is part and parcel of the war, I'm afraid. Active ships. They have put a big chunk in our destroyer population, actually. And we don't have anyway. More to build them, I suppose. I'd really like these ships back, but that's fine. So that's really all the battleships we have in that fleet right now. So what we're going to do is they're going there. We're going to send out our destroyers to meet them. Oh, 1,300. Does that fit? That actually fits. Awesome. Cool. So we can actually sortie the whole Kiel fleet. That's fantastic. Alright, that's some reinforcements, and then hopefully we can rally and retaliate. And, once these are sunk, maybe we'll have some more luck. Alright, and how's our land invasions going? They're actually getting beaten back. How many people does Czechoslovakia have? Alright, next turn. France is getting uppity. That is unfortunate. Alright, well, we got the Admiral replaced. Ooh, new hulls. We like that. Alright, we're getting some new hulls in. Fleet's replenished. That's fantastic. Submarine engagement. Submarine v submarine. That's no good. Yeah. Submarine v submarine. Come. Hey, we got to win. Alright, we do have these, but I think they're pretty... What battleships are they? They're Kaiser class? Yeah, they're Kaiser class, which we now know are worthless. Good to know. I thought maybe I could use them, and like maybe I can still use them as just heavy cruisers, but I really would like some battleships. You know? Battleships. That'd be nice. Alright, well, this guy's still trying to move out, so we're going to try and force a meeting engagement. And in the meantime, I'm going to spin the wheel and hope to God we get something that can be made into a decent battleship. Alright, wish me luck. Randomizer, be gentle. And... Line-laying submarine. Alright. That... I mean... It's not a battleship, but it could definitely have been worse. Oh, line-laying submarine 5. Let's build... I mean, just one to start off with, because I don't actually think we have... Yeah, we don't really have any free dockyards, although I'd rather that than another Kaiser class, so... yeah, these things are so bad. It's just... Cancel them. Yeah, they're so bad. Okay, I'm scrapping all the ones we're building because they're so bad. I would much rather use that to build some mine-laying submarines. So yeah, let's build some more of those. I know, let's build 10. Ports, they can just go wherever. They're mine-laying submarines. Again, area denial weapons. That's what we want. Speaking of which, have we got any more? We should. Kiel's just battleships. If we can just flood this with submarines, I can't see it being a bad thing, to be honest with you. We're going to sortie this one up to join them. Alright, next time. Alright, center party is in. What does that mean for our budget? It doesn't look too bad. Submarine engagements. It could have been better. I'd much rather submarine engagements against their fleet than anything else. Actually, how long do these take to build? 7 months. Could we put them in Talon? Let me jump at 3 in Talon. Yeah. Well, we have a fleet I like. I could really go for just pushing in, honestly, because they don't seem to be coming out to meet us, so... I worry about mines, though. Yeah, they definitely have mine-laying submarines, so I'm going to push in about here. and hope our ASW is enough to keep them off us. We only have 4 destroyers, but hopefully they'll come out to meet us so we can get a decisive engagement. Man, everyone had a election. How close are we to any other wars, actually? Hello? That's the Republic of China, but that's not the Republic of China flag I'm aware of. They're an actual democracy, not a Chiang Kai-shek democracy, as it were. Alright, we're sitting pretty-ish. Alright, that's fine. Stockholm, you're well, the Swedes are welcome to help us at any time. They have ships. They could help. They're choosing not to. Alright, next up. Oh. Okay. Fingers crossed this goes okay. Hey! Sank some submarines. That could have gone bad. And we've actually pushed back this force, which means we can close. Alright, let's try to stand on them. And let's really push in aggressively with our submarines. Submarine engagement, let's go. Yes. Let's go. I'm surprised we're losing so many. We have much larger submarines than they do. Alright, convoy. Hey, sunk a light cruiser. Took a lot of damage to do it, but we sunk a light cruiser. And we finally have our Koenig Alberts back. Oh, I'm so happy to see these. Oh, we have battleships again. And we've finished building Sweden's Klein class. God help you, poor bastards. Why would you want one of these? Why would you want one of these? They do have a lot of 5-inch guns. Actually, the Klein would be... Unlike the Kaiser, the Klein is kind of almost a dedicated, like, heavy cruiser. It's just a very big heavy cruiser. But it's interesting. Alright, next turn. We'll see if we can get one more battle in. Otherwise, we'll just end the episode here, I think. We are winning. No, fight to the end. Sink some submarines. Hey! Well, submarines we sink. Brazil would like to order plus 78. No, make it worth my while. I'm making money hand over fist here. If we could fight our way through all of their little submarines. Finally! 0 sunk. Okay. But if we can find our way through all of their submarines, we can actually start hitting the big ships. Because right now they're just cowering in port. Alright though, I think... Actually, quick check in on the invasions. They're going terrible. We've killed almost more Czech soldiers than they had at the start of the war, and we're getting nowhere with it. Alright. So our invasion into Czechoslovakia is failing, but we did get vengeance on the high seas, and I am happy with that. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. Definitely a shorter gap between this and the next episode. I apologize for the long wait for this, but I hope it was worth it. I hope that battle was fun for everyone. Alright, hope you have a lovely evening. Ciao.